Good morning, everybody. It's Siobhan coming to you live from my backyard garden. Pardon the background noise there. Hi, everybody. I'm Siobhan. I am the fun coach. I inspire people to live a more joyous life by helping them reframe the beliefs that are holding them back from living the life they deserve. And I would like to share with you today 3 truths about changing limiting beliefs. Now, I am fresh off of a weekend where I rode my motorcycle on a gravel road for the first time since I had a motorcycle accident back in 2008. And I shared that story on my Facebook on Saturday. So if you missed that story, if you didn't read that story, it's not a video, it's a story, go back and read that story. So you know, I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking my truth, and I practice what I preach. So this story, first of all, I'm going to tell you right now off the bat, and I really hope you stay for the whole thing, because this isn't a gimmick where I'm going to make you hold on till the end of the video to hear the 3 truths. The 3 truths about changing your limiting beliefs, and this is coming from me, a limiting beliefs coach. The first one is you have to really want it. You have to really want to change that belief. There's no other way around it. You have to really want it. The second one is there's going to be action involved. Action. You're going to have to do something differently to support your new belief. And the third truth is that it is going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It is. And I'm the one who preaches ease all the time. But changing a behavior, changing a neural pathway, changing a belief is going to be uncomfortable. Now, before I get into my story, again, the background story, the behind the scenes of me riding the gravel road on Saturday, I want to give you a picture, and this is a picture that I learned in my own coaching program from Think Yourself Academy, from Natalie Plomaden Thomas, Think Yourself a Coach, where I studied. And I want you to think of a neural pathway as a cornfield, a corn row. You know, in these big cornfields, once you start walking down a cornfield and making a path, those corn rows flatten, and there is a nice smooth path. And I want you to think of that as a neural pathway. So the way you think about food, you have a neural pathway that connects how you think about food to your behavior around food. Me, for my gravel road, how I thought about gravel road, fear, helplessness, insecurity, pain, hurt. That is a nice pathway in the corn row. A new belief, replacing that limiting belief, is like putting a new pathway in a corn row. You're going to have to knock down some corn in order to make that new path. And that corn is going to maybe smack back up in your face a little bit before you get the new neural pathway. That's what it's all about, creating a new belief, creating a new neural pathway, creating a new cornfield, a new path in the cornfield. So this weekend, as we were riding, my husband and I will also suffice this to say that if you know my husband, you know how supportive and how generous and how absolutely awesome he is. And he had planned this gravel road, a little plan for us. And I was really nervous about it. I was really afraid. My limiting beliefs were, I hate gravel roads. I'm helpless on gravel roads. I'm going to hurt myself on a gravel road, and I'd rather not go on a gravel road. And even one of the reasons why I'm doing this gravel road is because we have a big motorcycle trip planned this summer with our friends. And we're traveling like 3,000 kilometers all through the interior of BC. Now, my friends who ride motorcycles are also, they like to ride off-road and do gravel roads, and that's great. And I said, I'm not doing any gravel roads. You guys go have your fun on gravel roads. I am out. However, What if we're riding on the highway, and there's construction, and I come across the next 20 kilometers are gravel road? I'm going to have to ride that. I'm going to have to ride it. I'm going to have to conquer this fear. I'm going to have a new belief around gravel roads. And my belief around gravel roads has to be that I can control my motorcycle on a gravel road. That is my belief, my new belief. I have to change this belief from I am helpless and afraid on gravel roads to I am in control and I know how to ride my motorcycle on a gravel road. That thought is really uncomfortable because that change in belief means that there has to be some action involved. I have to ride the gravel road. So my husband and I are riding to this gravel road on Saturday morning, and we pull over in a gas station to get gas, and I am visibly upset because my mind, I am saying all my stuff, right? I remember when I used to be afraid of gravel roads. I am now in the process of learning how to ride a gravel road. And I'm doing my stuff, and I have been doing my stuff. And my husband says to me, you need to relax and maybe work some of what you tell your clients. Maybe you need to do that for yourself. Oh my goodness. Now, how do you imagine that I reacted to that sentence? Yeah, well, that was the time for the meltdown, when all my fears came to the surface. And my dialogue went something like this. Why am I the only one that needs to change? Why am I the only one ever stepping outside of my comfort zone? Why am I the only one conquering my fears? Why am I the only one that needs to do this before we go on our trip? Why am I the only one that has to go outside of their comfort zone and do all this shit? Do you think this is easy for me? Do you think it's easy for me to have to conquer my fears all the time? Do you think it's easy for me to change all these beliefs I have so I can live the life I deserve? Do you think this is comfortable for me? Do you think that this is something that I want to do? Do you really think that I am enjoying this? Does any of that sound familiar to you? Changing a limiting belief requires three things, and I'll say it again. You have to really want it. And I really want to change this limiting belief around gravel roads. In fact, that was me. That meltdown was me looking at this cornrow that I had not yet developed. It would have been so much easier for me to stay on that well-developed cornrow path that's so smooth, and it requires nothing of me but to sit in my fear. But I don't want to be that person anymore. I don't want to be on this motorcycle trip and come up against a gravel road with 4, 6 other people on motorcycles and go, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to turn around and go home because I can't ride that gravel road. That's not going to happen on my watch. I need and I want this change to happen. The second of all, there is action required in changing any limiting belief. The action is I have to actually get out on a gravel road now. I have to actually do it. I have to start making that new neuro pathway. And I did. We went on the gravel road. I got on it. I breathed. I worked. It wasn't bad. I'm controlling my motorcycle. Look at me go. I did it. I made it. That was the action. And of course it was uncomfortable. My God, it was brand new. It was brand new for me. Of course it was uncomfortable. Those, my friends, are the three truths. And we're going to go out and do more, because setting ourselves up for a small goal with a big priority, which was 5 kilometers, and achieving a 5-kilometer ride successfully just made me want to go out and do more. And if you had ever said to me, Siobhan, you're going to want to go out and ride a longer gravel road, I would have said, you're full of it. There's no way. I did 5 kilometers. I'm good. But now I actually want to do more, and I want to raise my comfort level of riding on a gravel road. So thank you all for watching. You know me, I am always on the straight up and up. And if you didn't go back and read about my motorcycle accident from 2008 or 2009 and what I did on the weekend, please do. And please know that I'm always gonna shoot from the hip, shoot from the heart with you and share what's going on for me. And I am a limiting beliefs coach, and I am coaching people right now with limiting beliefs around all kinds of stuff. And I tell them the same thing. And I do practice what I preach. And I know. And I also know that my tools are helping me, and they will help you too. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for watching. And this is Siobhan, over and out. Enjoy your beautiful day. Bye.